Christian marriage joins one man and one woman for life. Every couple should try to imitate the peace and love that the Blessed Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph showed in their home. They are the perfect example of Christian spouses. Jesus raised marriage to the level of a sacrament. His first miracle took place at the wedding feast of Cana, which showed that he honored marriage and considered it holy. Matrimony is the sacrament in which a baptized man and a baptized woman freely promise to be married for life, and receive God's grace to live out their duties as a married couple. God created marriage in the Garden of Eden when he made Adam and Eve. Before Jesus came, marriage was a holy agreement, but not a sacrament. Jesus raised it to a sacrament and used his first miracle at Cana to show its holiness. Marriage takes a natural human relationship and turns it into a way for Christians to receive grace. Jesus gave special sacraments for two states of life, the priesthood and marriage. Through matrimony, God gives couples grace to handle the challenges of marriage and to live together in a holy way. The sacrament of marriage happens when both the man and woman freely and clearly say that they accept each other as husband and wife. Without this consent, no marriage takes place. Once they give this consent, they are validly married even if the rest of the ceremony is interrupted. The bride and groom are the ministers of the sacrament because they make the marriage agreement themselves. The priest is there as the church's official witness and gives a blessing, but the couple performs the sacrament. Every valid marriage between two baptized people, Catholic or not, is a sacrament, because Jesus made all such marriages sacramental. If two baptized non-Catholics marry validly, the Church accepts their marriage as a true sacrament. It cannot be ended except by the death of one spouse. If they later divorce and try to remarry, while their first spouse is still living, the Church does not recognize the second union as a true marriage. When two unbaptized people marry validly, it is not a sacrament, but it is still a true and lifelong marriage. However, if one of them later becomes baptized and the other refuses to live peacefully with the newly baptized spouse, the Church can dissolve the marriage under the Pauline privilege, based on St. Paul's teaching in 1 Corinthians 7:12-15. To receive the sacrament of matrimony worthily, a couple must be in the state of grace, understand the responsibilities of marriage, and follow the Church's marriage laws. Because matrimony is a sacrament of the living, the couple should be free from mortal sin. They should receive Holy Communion at their wedding mass to ask God's blessing. Since marriage is a major life decision, it is wise for the couple to make a good confession beforehand. If someone receives the sacrament in mortal sin, the marriage is valid, but the grace of the sacrament is withheld until they return to grace. The couple should understand the purpose of marriage. One purpose is to bring new life into the world, as God commanded Adam and Eve. Increase and multiply. Through marriage, parents work with God to create a child who will live forever. Parents must raise their children in the ways of God. As the saying goes, as the young tree is bent, so grows the full tree. Even animals care for their young. Parents today should not neglect their children because they are too busy with entertainment or other distractions. The main effects of the sacrament are: matrimony increases sanctifying grace in the souls of the married couple, making them more pleasing to God. Matrimony gives a special grace that helps husband and wife love each other faithfully, be patient with each other's faults, and raise their children properly. Marriage is meant not only to bring children into the world, but also to give husband and wife support and companionship. Before creating Eve, God said, "It is not good for man to be alone." Marriage provides grace for all the responsibilities that come with family life, raising children, mutual love, fidelity, support, and maintaining a home. It is a constant source of grace. God made Eve from Adam's body to show the unity and equality that should exist between husband and wife. Through marriage, they become two in one flesh.